few kilometers across the Ciociaria Valley is the quaint little town of Serone. It is attached to the cliffs of the Scalambra mountain range. Its name means uncultivatable land. Serone is known for hang gliding and free flight. Exhibitions are between March and October. On Saturday and Sunday, people can participate in the sport. It is very easy to learn this sport. You start with a double flight with the professional instructor. There are 3 natural launching pads when there is good wind. You can take off from 1,400 meters and land at 300 meters. La Forma Park, easy to reach by car. Many imperial ruins dot the landscape, but the place was originally inhabited by Ernici people. The historical center has many medieval stairways. However, not many medieval castle ruins remain due to the constant shooting of cannons over the centuries. The Colonna Palazzo is very impressive. It is a square structure erected in the 17th century. The Church of St. Peter the Apostle, with its Romantic facade, also houses a pipe organ from the 18th century. Inside, there is a small bell tower built on an ancient wall. At the top of the Scalambra Mountains, 1,400 meters, there is a beautiful view of Campo Staffi, Subiaco, Arcenazzo High Plateau, Lake Caterno, Fiuggi, and the Abruzzi Mountains. The E1 trail passes through the Scalambra Mountains. It is 6,000 kilometers long, crossing 6 different EU states, from Norway to Sicily. You can recognize it by the red and white markings on the trees. The bike path goes through Serone, Piglio, Acuto, and Fiuggi. For 20 kilometers, it follows the old train tracks. It is easy to travel by bike or on foot. Paliano, near Serone, is the last stop on the Cesenese wine tour. Paliano is an important site for the Colonna family, which still occupies Palazzo Colonna, built during the 17th century by Filippo Colonna. Near here is the Collegiate of San Andrea, the family mausoleum. Inside is the famous Virgin of Zancata, a wooden image which many visiting pilgrims believe causes miracles. Over the main altar is a famous Conca painting representing the crucifixion of St. Andrew. The fortress is now a maximum security prison and dominates the landscape of the entire Sacco Valley. Paliano is still surrounded by high walls, rebuilt many times over the years. You can also see 2 ancient doors, the Neapolitan door and the Roman door. In the surrounding area, there are many monuments. Roman catacombs in San Quilico and Mola di Piscoli. Mola di Piscoli is near a tower along the Sacco River where the canal that isolates the complex begins. Medieval ruins offer a picturesque setting. The little village of Fumone is near the three main towns of the region, Anagni, Alatri, and Ferentino. The name comes from the watchtower, where lookouts would light torches and warn residents of oncoming invaders. The fortress, under the power of the Roman Church, was attacked many times, but never fell. The most famous attack was by Enrico VI in 1186. During the 16th century, Fumone became independent. Following other villages, Fumone became part of the Republic in 1870. Fumone's main castles tell the story of Bonifacio VIII. In Fumone, there is the first important step in the rise of this man to the papacy. After the death of Celestino V, Bonifacio imprisoned Celestino's predecessor in the ancient town castle. Very interesting is Serventi Longhi building with its terrace gardens. The town maintains its typical medieval structure with interior walls fortifying the city center. Modern entrances to Fumone are through Via Umberto I. The other entrance is the Porta Romana, with a tower over the arch. Inside the walled center there are many small limestone houses. Porte a Sesto Acuto's medieval windows with Corinthian column tops bring to mind ancient architecture that defies the centuries. The Church of Santa Maria Assunta, a medieval church, but it appears to be 18th century because of reconstruction and the addition of the big bell tower. The small church of St. Gaugelico, built in the 14th century by the priests of Fumone upon their return from France, hence the name of a not-so-famous saint.